Now, on Yorkshire, a new collection of some very funny moments captured on camcorders for You've Been Framed.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the face that launched 1,000 clips, Jeremy Beadle.
Good evening and a very, very warm welcome to a brand new series of You Been Framed. It's the show which stars you, and thanks to everyone who sent us their home video highlights. Our Square-Eyed team has had a great time watching them, and once again it's my pleasure to bring you the very best of a very balmy bunch. Some of them are so extraordinary, they really do have to be seen to be believed. Extraordinary? Let's start the ball rolling with this 1 in a million basket case captured on camcorder. An amazing basket. And now a baby who really takes the biscuit.
Get it off.
Here's another kid heading for trouble. Here's a man with a good head for figures. Watch Simon Templar on the left. And finally, here's an extract from a brand new family soap. And with me now is the star of that clip, slippery customer Mick Armston and his sharpshooter son, Jamie. Jamie, what were you doing with your video camera?
Well, I was just following about all day, really.
Were you pleased about this?
No, I wasn't, no.
I tell you, I bet you are now, aren't you?
Yeah, great.
250 quid. Thank you.
Smashing.
Mick and Jamie, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. So, £250 for Mick and Jamie and for the contributors of each and every clip we use. So take your camcorder with you everywhere you go. You might just capture a moment we all want to share, rather like this one. This routine should have been plain sailing. Unfortunately, one little recruit is about to find herself up the creek without a flag. Wasn't that sweet? Poor little thing, it just wasn't her day. But at least she can take comfort in the fact it can happen to everyone, no matter where you are or what you're doing. These things are sent to try us. Just another day down on the fish farm. Playtime in the garden. Even a drive in the country can leave you with that bogged down feeling.
Well, looks like you're not getting drunk tonight, Lee. Oh, yeah! Oh, my God. Hey, Mickey.
Launching a new balloon can be a deflating experience. A religious festival, but one of the priests is about to be absolutely incensed. Guard duty at the Tower of London. Troops drilled to perfection. Finally, on your birthday, even Tarzan can slip up. Time now for the You've Been Framed medical advice spot. It's not commonly known that animals have more than their fair share of psychological problems. I mean, look at poor old Heidi here. Ah. She's feeling a bit depressed. Ever since she fell in love with the draft excluder. Yes, she's just one of many creatures who, as we psychologists put it, are plain animal crackers. Caesar has agoraphobia, the fear of open spaces. Oscar the ostrich is an exhibitionist. Poor Sally has an irrational fear of the word spade. Hammy the hamster is a kleptomaniac.
Oh my God, she's so... Look at her, she's laughing. She's so cute.
She just can't stop herself making the wrong move.
She's so cute.
This dog is just playing round the twist. Roger the rabbit hasn't got a full deck of cards. As for him, he's just sex mad.
Hello. You look like
you know, if I'm feeling a little bit fed up, I find that there's nothing quite like dancing to raise the spirits. What a shame it is that it brings so many people down to earth with a bump.
I got rhythm, I got music, I got my man, I got Daisy in green pastures, my man without anything more. An old man's trouble, say I don't mind him, round my door. I got starlight and I got sweet dreams. My man, who could ask for anything more? Who could ask for anything more? Who could ask for anything more? An old man's trouble, say I don't mind him. Hanging around my front or back door. Who could ask for anything more? Who could ask for anything more?
some genuine break dancing. OK, after the break, a bridesmaid on passing out parade. You'll see what I mean. And good news for any golfers who are feeling a little under par. See you again in a couple of minutes for more laughter on tap.
Thomas Cook have up to £175 off next summer's holidays for only £1 deposit.
And their Summer 93 giveaway means you could go free.
Free? So where are we going then?
Ooh, Caribbean looks nice.
Settled then. Costa del Sol.
Thomas Cook are packing a great deal into next summer's holidays. So don't just book it. Thomas Cook it.
Nuts with curves, nuts with shells, nuts with attitude. Don't they know new Kellogg's Nut Feast only has nuts?
Nuts with taste, Mr. G?
Exactly.
Casting.
Oh, my call.
Kellogg's have cracked it. Crisp wheat flakes mingled with crunchy clusters of peanuts, hazelnuts and almonds to make a great-tasting nutty cereal. New Kellogg's Nut Feast. All the nuts with all the taste.
Is there a doctor in the house?
Yeah, she's got to go. I'll take your car. Trust me. I'm a doctor.
It'll take more than that to wake her. A proper cup of Tetley should do the trick.
She's stirring.
So am I.
It's all right. It's Tetley.
Sydney, my little prince. It's the best cup of tea I've had in years.
For flu strength symptoms, take Lemsip Flu Strength. Lemsip Flu Strength, new for flu.
Famously smooth. Tetley.
There's a madman on the run.
I don't want this man loose on my patch, Morse. If he comes here, we'll get him.
Inspector Morse, Wednesday drama at 8 on ITV.
Will never leave you or forsake you, because that is what he has promised. He has promised.
Hi, welcome back to You've Been Framed, and the stars of that altercation, bride and bridegroom Mark and Lisa Maddox, and blushing bridesmaid Jolene Maddox. First of all, bride and groom, they didn't spoil your day, did it?
No, it was a lovely day.
And you look lovely now.
Thank you.
Jolene, Jojo, what happened?
Well, I was hot and the sermon went on and on and on.
We understand. Ladies and gentlemen, what superstars? Give them a round of applause, please. Right, calling all golfers. If watching the Woosnams and the Faldos of the world makes you green with envy, if your own game always leaves you feeling a little bit rough, well, here's some advice that'll drive you round the bend. It's the You Been Framed Guide to Golf. Rule 1. Don't practice indoors.
Am I okay? Look right into the window.
Rule 2. Try the garden instead. Rule 3. Put yourself in the safe hands of the local professional. Rule 4. Always keep your eye on the ball. Rule 5. If at first you don't succeed, tee, tree and tee again. Rule 6. Keep off the glass. Seven, when a photographer's around, always give him the best shot. 8, buy the best equipment. 9, always follow through. 10, don't be put off by spectators.
Think you can make par here, Jim? Whoa, he's in the bunker.
11, don't lose your temper. Finally, Rule 12, after a successful round, pick up your prize and make the most of the 19th hole.
Press finish.
That's the trouble with the 19th hole. You always run the risk of falling in. But you know, to be good at any sport, you've got to be determined and always give 100%, just like this young man, who's an example to us all. Rugby, a man's game, and a small boy determined to follow in his hero's footsteps. It's the kick that will decide the match. Can he do it? What's really needed is a good long run-up. Back a bit. No, a bit more. Keep going. This is a big, big kick. Just a little bit more. And... You thought he was going to fall in the sandpit, didn't you? No. Here he goes. For the appliance of science, so please pay attention. Eagle's law states that the gravitational field of the Earth acts upon an object with a force proportional to the inverse equilibrium of the magnetic polarity of the centrifugal electrons. In other words, what goes up must come down. He's feeling on top of the world, but not for long. If God had meant us to fly, he'd have put the souvenir shop at 15,000 feet. And this is just plain crazy. Sometimes things just go to pot. And flowers make their own arrangements. No half measures for this quarterback. This guy's a real tree fella.
I'm gonna put this up here.
There are some men who should really just belt up.
I'll help you out that way. Yeah.
Listen, let me just tell you a joke.
And finally, a pancake landing.
Wait. Go on. Say it.
And here he is, the pancake peril himself, Adam Dickinson, and his mum, Lisa. Lisa, have you bought any new frying pans lately?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you might. Now, Adam, tell us, it's nearly Shrove Tuesday. Any advice to anybody tossing a pancake?
Wear a helmet.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam and Lisa. Well done. Well, as this pair found out, it's all too easy to cook up trouble in the kitchen. And as our next half-baked recipe for disaster demonstrates, even a cake is rarely a piece of cake. Mum spent all yesterday baking that cake.
No good broccoli.
Oh, yeah!
Beware of the gatecrasher. Mum on the right is holding a cake which is about to rise.
I got it as well.
Finally, here's the icing off the cake.
How old are you?
Right now, we've reached the moment of truth when our studio audience votes for the best British clip on tonight's show. Someone is about to win £1,000 and the chance to win £5,000 in the grand final in just 5 weeks from now. It's bound to be a tough decision because the three shortlisted clips are... Number 1, Soup Suds. Number 2, Passing Out Parade. Number 3, Pancake Landing. Please vote now. And the winner is... Pancake Landing. Well done, Adam. Congratulations. Well done. Dad, here. This is Dad Mark. £1,000 plus £250 for sending it in. Fantastic. There we are, £1,250. Congratulations, Dad. And don't forget that Mark's video now goes on the shortlist for the £5,000 star prize awarded at the end of the series. Well, that's about it for this evening. But after all the excitement, I guess what we really need is a little lie down. So what better than the selection of clips which you could call a load of old hammocks?
my landlord. You gotta come this way and see them.
Thanks so much for watching, and remember, keep those cameras rolling and send us your crazy clips, because who knows, next time, the star of the show could be you. Good night. It won't cost you a penny to send your tape to You've Been Framed, so please send your home video howlers to this address. You've Been Framed, free post, that's free post, no stamp required, PO Box 29, Manchester M12 6. Remember, we pay £250 for every clip we use, and we promise to return all your tapes.
Did you find 11 crabs?
Yeah.